Ever wondered what happens when a missile enters a nation's airspace uninvited? It's a question that Poland found itself grappling with recently as a Russian missile briefly trespassed into its territory, ratcheting up the already simmering tensions between Russia and Ukraine. This event, a striking symbol of the escalating conflict, has sent shockwaves around the globe. Imagine a quiet day being disrupted by an uninvited guest, not a neighbor knocking at your door, but a missile crossing into your airspace. This is the reality that Poland, a NATO member sharing a border with Ukraine, recently experienced. The incident was a stark reminder of the high-stakes game of chess unfolding on the global stage, with nations forced to respond in real time to threats against their sovereignty. In response to the intrusion, Poland activated its F-16 fighter jets, a move intended to ensure the safety of its airspace. The activation wasn't done on a whim, but in response to Russia stepping up its strikes on Ukraine over the New Year period. The increased aggression marked a chilling start to the year, setting the stage for a turbulent period ahead. This encounter wasn't a one-off event. Days prior, the Polish military reported a Russian missile had entered and then exited its airspace. Despite the fact that the missile didn't cause any physical damage, it left a significant impact in its wake. The incident served as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the ongoing conflict, forcing nations to remain on high alert. The rising tensions between Russia and Ukraine are more than just a regional issue. They're a global concern affecting the lives of millions and the stability of the world at large. The recent missile incident is a stark demonstration of the escalating stakes, a piece in a larger puzzle that paints a picture of an increasingly volatile situation. This incident, a piece in a larger puzzle, has only heightened the ongoing conflict. When a country's airspace is breached, the response is swift and decisive. In the face of escalating tensions, Poland's reaction to the intrusion of their airspace was indeed swift. The country, a member of NATO and a neighbor to Ukraine, scrambled 2 pairs of F-16 fighter jets and an Allied air tanker early one Tuesday morning. This move was a response to a Russian missile that had briefly crossed into Polish territory, stirring the nest of an already volatile situation. The activation of these fighter jets was not a decision made lightly. The Polish Operational Command reported observing intensive long-range aviation activity from the Russian Federation. These activities were linked to strikes on Ukrainian territory, prompting Poland to respond in kind to ensure the safety of their airspace. In the wake of this intrusion, Polish Deputy Foreign Minister Władysław Teofil Bartoszewski summoned Russia's charge d'affaires, Andrzej Ordash. The request was simple, an explanation. However, Russia's response was a resounding refusal. The Russian state media RIA Novosti reported that Russia would not provide any explanation until concrete evidence of the violation was presented. Despite the standoff, Poland remained firm in its commitment to protect its airspace. The country's decision to activate its fighter jets, stationed at bases in Lask and Koszalin, underscored its dedication to maintaining the safety of its territory. This move served as a stark reminder that Poland was ready and willing to take decisive action when necessary. In the midst of the rising tensions and escalating attacks, Poland's response stands as a testament to the country's resolve. The activation of fighter jets, the summoning of Russia's charge d'affaires, and the refusal to back down in the face of Russia's denial all highlight Poland's unwavering commitment to its sovereignty and safety. Clearly, Poland is not taking this intrusion lightly. With tensions escalating, the effects are felt far and wide. The Russian Federation has intensified its missile and drone attacks on Ukraine, striking a chilling blow to the very heart of the nation. Residential buildings and civilian infrastructure have not been spared in this onslaught, resulting in a tragic loss of life and widespread destruction. The relentless barrage of missiles has led to countless casualties and injuries. The Ukrainian authorities reported that at least 25 people were killed and 108 others injured in one such attack. These are not just numbers, but stories of lives disrupted, families torn apart, and dreams shattered. The Kremlin, in response to Ukraine's attack on the Russian city of Belgorod, made a chilling vow. A vow that the attack will not go unpunished. This ominous statement has seen Russia ramping up its military aggression against Ukraine, each day bringing a fresh wave of missile attacks. The impact of these attacks is not confined to the immediate areas of conflict. The reverberations are felt far beyond the borders of Ukraine and Russia. Neighboring countries, such as Poland, have had to scramble fighter jets to ensure the safety of their airspace as Russian missiles breach their territorial boundaries. The repercussions of this conflict are far-reaching, affecting not just the countries directly involved, but their neighbors as well. In the face of adversity, resilience often comes to the fore, and it is in Ukraine amid the escalating conflict that we see this resilience shine. In the midst of the turmoil, Ukraine's top commander, General Valery Zaluzhny, announced that the Air Force had successfully downed 10 out of 10 hypersonic Kinzhal missiles. These missiles, traveling at about 10 times the speed of sound, carry a warhead of nearly 500 kilograms and have a range of some 1,250 miles. An impressive feat, no doubt, considering the destructive power these missiles hold. The US-made Patriot air defense system, a stalwart of Ukraine's defense strategy, played a crucial role in this achievement. The Patriot system, a long-range, all-weather air defense system to counter tactical ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and advanced aircraft, has been instrumental in safeguarding Ukraine's skies. Imagine, if you will, the catastrophic consequences if these missiles had hit their targets. Entire cities could have been reduced to rubble, infrastructure obliterated, and countless lives lost. The successful interception of these missiles, therefore, is not just a military success, but a life-saving operation. This ongoing conflict is more than a test of military might. It's a test of resilience and tenacity. The Ukrainian people, their military and their leaders continue to stand firm, determined to defend their homeland. In the face of relentless adversity, they continue to fight, to adapt, and to demonstrate an unyielding spirit. The downing of these hypersonic missiles is a testament to their resolve, a beacon of hope in the midst of chaos. As the conflict continues, the resilience and tenacity of those involved are put to the test. Yet, as we've seen, in the face of adversity, resilience often comes to the fore, and in Ukraine it shines brighter than ever. As we have seen, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine has far-reaching implications. A Russian missile breaching Polish airspace has highlighted the ripple effects of this war. Poland, in response, activated 2 pairs of F-16 fighter jets and an Allied air tanker, ensuring the safety of its airspace. Russia's escalated attacks on Ukraine over the New Year period marked the biggest missile assault since the start of its full-scale invasion nearly 2 years ago. The Kremlin's aggression has not gone unanswered, as Ukraine has shown immense resilience in the face of these intense attacks. Despite the dire circumstances, Ukraine's Air Force managed to down all 10 hypersonic Kinzhal missiles using the US-made Patriot air defense system. These missiles, with their ability to travel at about 10 times the speed of sound, carry a warhead of nearly 500 kilograms and have a range of some 1,250 miles, pose a major threat. Yet through it all, the spirit of the Ukrainian people remains unbroken. As this situation continues to unfold, the world watches with bated breath.